And we are live. Hey everybody, let's have some fun. You only live but once, and when you're dead, you're done. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old, baby, let the good times roll. Well, don't stand there mumbling and talking trash. If you want to have fun, you got to spend some cash. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old, baby, let the good times roll. Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. And welcome to Brunch with Deb. I'm your host and musician, Deb Seymour, streaming from Seattle, Washington in the Deb's Den Blue Room. Today is the 5th anniversary of this show. Yes, you heard right. 5 weekends ago, 5 years on this weekend, this show launched, and we haven't quit. So hold on to your hats. Oh, hey everybody, I have a hunch. Time to turn on the dials and head for brunch. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old, baby, let the good times roll. I said, hey everybody, let's have fun. You only live but once, and when you're dead, you're done. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old, baby, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old, baby, let the good times roll. I don't care if you're young or old, tall, bad or smart, fat or skinny, let the good times roll. All right, this is just an old blues classic song here, and hello out there, everybody who is tuning in today. I see a few of you in the little eye that shows up on my screen. Okay. Well, it can't be a 5th anniversary show if I don't do this song, because I know a lot of you like it. Besides, Morpheus never wants to be left out, now does he? Cool as a click of a switchblade knife, I walk onto your back porch and into your life. I check out every corner, upturn every stone. You better believe I'll make this backyard my own as I dominate the best sun patch, contemplating which birdies to catch, grooming myself from my head to my toes. And just when I'll pounce, I tell you nobody knows, 'cause I'm the king of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch. Cruising through your neighborhood, I haven't a care to let you come near me, if come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. That's right. I was born in the alley, the smallest of 6. I learned to survive on a cheap bag of tricks. And out in the streets, I've grown old, I've grown wise, and earned my share of more than 9 lives. I got this old lady, she tries to keep me in. She offers me caviar and sips of her gin, but she'll never tame me, nobody can. I tell you, fish, eggs, and booze are so insufferably bland when you're the king of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch, cruising through your neighborhood, haven't a care to let you come near me, if come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. That's right, I'm so bad. And when your family's asleep in the dead of the night, in a silence so thick you can't slice, a scream rips the air, makes your hair stand on end. It's just me giving chase to that she-cat again. Shh. In the morning you'll see me just as sweet as can be. What, last night a cat fight? Who, me? I gently play with some paper that's scrap, and shortly thereafter retire for my nap. Oh, my name's not important, I've never really had one. You know my deportment's a mean, tough, and bad one. So if you see me on your back steps and such, well, you can come say hello, but don't you dare touch the king of the alley, prince of the trash. Sometimes I purr, oh, sometimes I scratch, cruising through your neighborhood, I haven't a care to let you come near me. If come near me you dare, 'cause I'm a bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. Bad cat. That's right, I'm bad. I'm the Duke of the dumpster, I'm the Baron of the back fence. I tell you, hanging around's what I do best, yes. Bad cat, see me strut. I think I'm just gonna bad cat over the fence. Go see what's in that garbage can over there. And maybe I'll give someone a scare. Bad Cat, the classic from my very first album, Martian Tangos and Other Strange Affairs. I realized that I was not seeing the chat. There we are. Okay. I had a toggle that shouldn't have been toggled. You know how that goes. And I'm an earring catching my my scarf. Anyway, good morning, Katrina. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Max. I left again. Welcome. And Peter Stokes, nice. And hey, Elizabeth Lopez, thanks for joining the 5th anniversary Brunch with Deb show. When this started, it was the second weekend of April, about a month after lockdown, and I had been just trying to figure out what to do. I started broadcasting on my phone. No, on my phone in the kitchen, and then with a crummy laptop down here and a really bad microphone. The show at the time was called Sequested Songs, because we were right in the heart of the beginning of the pandemic. It was the Sequestered Songs from Malady Melodies. It stayed that name for a while. The show was originally Saturday at 3 p.m., I think, at West Coast time. And then I tried moving it to 2, and then I tried moving it here and there. It took about 3 or 4 months, but then I finally settled on Sunday mornings and changed the title to Brunch with Deb. Because, I don't know, Sequestered Songs sounded too confining or something like that. Drink of water here. Well, I have 5 years and 5 albums, so why not do something? We just heard something from album number 1. We'll hear something from album number 2. Stormy day, clouds passing through, the hollow echo of my empty room. I dream of islands misty on the sea, the sun-kissed night you gave your love to me. So lost and lonely in my world of gray, waiting for the tears to wash away. kiss the northern wind so chill, so blue. Send my love on tropic winds to you. Fruits of passion ripe with every move. We sombered on the sand, just me and you. Tangled limbs, heartbeats on the rise. Gazing into summer stardust eyes. The promises won't keep another moon. Winter enters paradise too soon. I kiss the northern wind so chill, so blue. Send my love on tropic winds to you. Stormy day, clouds still passing through. The hollow echo of my empty room. I dream of islands misty on the sea. The sun-kissed night you gave your love to me. But promises won't keep another moon. Winter enters paradise too soon. I kiss the northern wind so chill, so blue. Send my love on tropic winds to you. I kiss the northern wind so chill, so blue. Send my love on tropic winds to you. Tropic Winds. Mr. Peter Stokes, who's in the audience today, played on that album and also the one before it. I'm sure he's jamming along. By the way, if any of you Deb heads have requests, throw them in the chat. I'll try and get to them. If it's a cover tune, I may or may not know it, but we'll see. Right now, we're going to move to album number 3. It's dedicated to all those hard-working blue-collar women out there. Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears work boots, drives a forklift, uses big tools. She's got a big voice, she can talk tough to all the big boys. Oh, they listen up. She don't dress up in diamonds and pearls, but Mama is the queen of the working girls. Mama never was one to take any flack, even when they said women don't work like that. Mama got the training, Mama's on the job. Mama is the one everyone counts on. She can build a building, build a bridge. She can build a roadway, it's a bid. And if you need a buddy to get you through a jam, you can bet your money on Mama, she's your man. Oh, Mama wears a hard hat, Mama wears work boots, drives a forklift, uses big tools. She's She's got a big voice, she can talk tough to all the big boys. Oh, they listen up. She don't dress in diamonds and pearls, but mama is a queen of the working girls. Whistle blows and the sun comes up. Well, she's out on the job site getting things done. Tote that load, lift that bale, driving steel and pounding nails. Sweat is pouring off her brow, 'cause she's flying high over broken ground. Pretty is as pretty does pretty work. Oh yes, she does. And when Friday night comes around, while she lets her hair all hang down, mama loves her friends, mama loves her kids, and mama loves her man like ain't nobody's business. Mama wears a hard hat. 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 Oh, Max, you silly person. Where I can't see, there it is. Pretty's getting some work done right now. You're darn right. Okay. Well, this is dedicated to everyone over the age of 50. Thank you, Max. I'm sitting in the bathroom as calm can be, stirring funny powder into my herbal tea. This night will be a long one, at least it will for me, for I'm prepping and preparing for that word that starts with C. Oh, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain in they'll lay me on a table and put me in a gown. Feed me funny drugs to divest me of my frown. And when the doc comes in, she will smile and say to me, bottoms up, my dear. Oh, this first round is on me. Oh, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain in the Oh, Lord, hear my prayer. Make my insides perfect, my insides clear. No polyps to be seen, no misdividing cells to fear. Oh, Lord, if you get me through this upside-down exam, I promise I will never again eat red meat, drink, smoke, or swear, or eat sugar, or chew gum. I'll adopt stray puppies and kittens, and even give up chocolate. Are you guys really gonna let me give up chocolate? What are ya, crazy? Colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a whoa. Colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, make sure you have somebody drive you home from your procedure because you'll be very loopy. Colonoscopy, yes, someone had to write it, and that was me right after my 50th birthday. I've had a couple of them now, and a couple of other things. No part of my body has been unscoped. Leslie, welcome. Leslie and Mike are here from the UK. Nice to see you. I fully intend to get to the OLC open mic this Wednesday. I'm going to get up really early, make a nice cup of coffee, and join you guys. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks so much, Max. That's nice. You're very sweet. I'm just stubborn is what it is. I guess I have been playing guitar for 50 years, so I guess I have a little to show for it, but there's still stuff like I want to learn African guitar and I want to learn Hawaiian. Haven't gotten there yet, but we'll get there eventually. Usually when I learn a style, I have to write a song in that style. Yep. Okay. Sometimes things seem a bit grim. Life was cruising on easy street when your wheel of fortune got stuck. You thought it was just a glitch, a hitch in your good luck. But then down came the avalanche and all the pain that follows. The next thing you know, they've laid you low in the wallows. Said life was supposed to be fair. God laughs every time you plan. You thought you had it all mapped out, the lines drawn spick and span. Times got tough, they coiled you up like a snake before it swallows. And the cruel, cruel joke is you've begun to choke face down in the wallows. So welcome, bud, to the tar and mud. Well, I suppose it all seems grim, being stuck in the holy muck. Or maybe you'd best learn to swim. But when you think about the journey out, some part of you just hollows. So you acquiesce to your own distress, face down in the wallows. Depression and discomfort, now your closest friends. That melancholy baby has got you up on end. But misery loves your company. You're now flesh and bone. When you're in the wallows, baby, you'll never ride alone. So welcome, bud, to the tar and mud. Well, I suppose it all seems grim, being stuck in the holy muck. Maybe you'd best learn to swim. But all your fears, they're muscled up and flexing like Apollos. Oh, you feel so small that you toss it all into the mercy of the wallows. Wallows are addictive, primed to keep you pinned. The could-haves and the should-haves leave you twisting in the wind. But faith leaves a golden thread in the darkest pit. It's your call to rise or fall. What will you make of it? So welcome, friend, to the bitter end. Tell me, what's it gonna be? Will you walk that first hard mile or drown in misery? It's the same for everyone, everywhere, from Seattle to Sao Paulo. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. No soul's alive too big to dive into the deep end of the wallows. That's called The Wallows, and that's from my 5th and most recent album, Sometimes You Gotta Wear Boots. Oh, questions. I love questions. Max Left is asking, did you start when you were 10? Yes, I did. I am 60, and I first picked up a guitar. My first instrument was piano, but then I switched to guitar when I was 10. And I even wrote my first song when I was 10 because I couldn't figure out the songs on the radio, so I made it my own called I Love the Land. And thanks for asking. And Carmeg's in the room. Hey, Carmeg, glad to see you. It's important that Carmeg is here because I'm going to be doing one of his songs next that I've been working on. Thank you for wishing me happy anniversary. Yes, it's been 5 years I've been doing this show since the second weekend of April. It was a Saturday that weekend when it was called Sequested Songs, when we were all in lockdown. Hey, Fred, nice to see you too. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Leslie. You're asking me how I am and did I hurt my arm recently? No. That was back in May. I broke my wrist. It's 100% healed. But right now I have a hernia, and I'm waiting on hernia surgery. So I've got a big old belt under here. See, this is Hallie, the hernia belt, holding my insides in. Not in any pain right now, but I have to be very careful not to lift more than 10 pounds or like suddenly bend and stoop. Awaiting to meet with a surgeon in 12 days and schedule surgery. I love this getting older and turning 60. I was so excited, and then all this weird stuff happened. Oh, God. Anyway, fortunately, the reason I'm walking around with this is it was not entrapped. The intestine poking, it wasn't entrapped, and the blood supply was not cut off. That would have meant emergency surgery on the spot. It's actually better that it was just, the emergency room doctor, which you call A&E in England. So ER does not mean emergency room in England. That means Elizabeth Regina. That's Elizabeth II, the Queen. It's A&E, accident and emergency. But anyway, the accident and emergency room doctor just kind of pushed everything back in. It was really weird. Oh, it was so weird. Oh, anyway. Tip jars are open should you care to contribute to keep the show going. Pays for the software I'm using, which is called Ecamm, and also helps keep my music website, debseymourmusic.com, running. So, Carmeg DeForest is an ukulele ace and one of the best songwriters in Seattle, and he's given me permission to cover this song. Matter of fact, he's been bugging me to do it. So after all those wallowings, I think it's time to go to the beach, right, Carmeg? A 1, 2, 3. Barbie looks at the moon. She stumbled in the sand and fell down laughing. She's been drinking since noon with her best friend Midge. On the deck of her dream house on the beach in Malibu, they worked that blender overtime. They had a lot of catching up to do. Now it's 10:15. They're drunk and staggering in the moonlight. They've been talking about men, about Ken, who's working late again. This life, the pills, the parties, the so-called dream house by the shore. Midge, I'm just not happy anymore. Stay away from my dolls, Ramona tells the boys. I know they look like action figures, but they're not your toys. We spend summers at the beach, she sets them in the sand, where they do things that the boys don't understand. Barbie holds out her hand. I fell, she laughing, I can't get up again. Midge with a fistful of sand says, you poor, poor thing. She slowly tips her hand, sand slowly pours down Barbie's tummy. Barbie giggles, that feels funny. And then she closes her eyes. Ba 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 Mitch, I'm just not happy anymore. Ken looks out from the deck, coming home a wreck from doing double shifts down. Barbie's down on the beach, in sand up to her neck. Midge is in the ocean, swimming hard against the tide. Ken just shakes his head, and Ramona takes him back inside. Malibu Barbie, a little alternative look at the beach and the Barbie dolls by Carmag DeForest. Sorry I messed up the last chords on that, Carmag, but I'll get them. Modulation is never easy. Modulation is never easy. Modulation is never easy. Anyway, hi, Storm. Oh, thank you so much, Just Storm. Storm is a poet from back east in Massachusetts who I'm friends with, and it's nice to see you. It's been a while since I popped on any of Art Grossman's shows, but I'll do that soon. Well, let's see. I'm going a little bit over. I'm going to end with one song that everyone knows, I think. Because no matter what things do, or if I play silly songs with mixed up chords, or how crazy the world is, I want to let you know I love you just the way you are. Thanks for tunding today. I'm Deb Seymour. This has been Brunch with Deb. Don't go changing to try and please me. You've never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, that I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. Never could have come this far. You always have my unspoken passion, though I might not seem to care. I don't want clever conversation, never want to work that hard. Just want someone I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. What will it take for you to believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I'd love you, and that's forever, and this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. What will it take for you to believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I'd love you, and that's forever, and this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. Ooh. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you, and 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 all of you are. Just the Way You Are by Billy Joel. That reflects how I feel. I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you for tuning in to Brunch with Deb. Excuse me while I scratch my nose on camera. It gets itchy. Everybody have a great week. I'll be back the same time next week. Same blue room in Deb's Den. Same Deb channel. You can find me on Twitch TV. Well, if those of you know where to find me, Twitch TV, YouTube, and Facebook, my public music page. And I leave the videos up on YouTube. And Facebook is now taking down live videos after 30 days. And to YouTube, it's up there forever. I don't know where they store all this stuff, but I'll leave that to that. It's their issue. Music makes the world go around, and music is something we can all depend on in rough times. And that said, everybody take care of yourself out there and stay safe. Don't accept candy from strangers. Look both ways when crossing the street. In the U.S., it's this way first, and then that way. In the U.K., it's that way first, then this way. I'm practicing. And mind the gap, as they say in the UK. We've got some UK folks watching in. Also, shout outs to the YouTube lurkers who don't comment, but it'd be Heidi, Janet, and possibly Betty, maybe Howling Hobbit, and more that I may not know of, like the Goats on the Roof band tunes in sometimes. I'm Deb Seymour. Last but not least, remember to tell the people that you love them sooner rather than later, because we do not know what the morrow will bring. Take care. I'll see you next week. Have a good one.